Hey guys, and welcome back to another Halloween video. We are rolling right along with the brand new Michael's exclusives for Lemax Spooky Town, and today we have one that I am very excited to talk about. This is the Cathedral of Eternal Doom. This is the first of the new graveyard pieces that I'm going to be talking about, so Lemax this year, they really went hog wild with the graveyard offerings in both the mainline and the exclusives, and as a graveyard connoisseur, I'm very pleased to see Lemax do a bunch of these, because Lemax, they really haven't done the theme that much in recent years. The last big one they did was the Graveyard Party in 2019, and that was a bit of a, more like a silly, lighthearted kind of piece. And while they've had some others, smaller ones between now and then, like I said, the vast majority of them have been smaller and kind of a little more basic as far as lighting and details go. So, again, it's great to see Lemax really go all out with it this year. So, on to the building here, the Cathedral of Eternal Doom. This is Lemax's first spin at a cathedral in a very long time, and the theming is on point for this piece. Like I said, the graveyard is one of my favorite themes. In fact, last year my big display was a large graveyard scene, but I also love spooky/gothic cathedrals and churches. Every time I see one, it immediately gets me into the spooky mood. So, seeing Lemax do another one made me very happy. So, and there's a lot to like on this piece, so. There is no sound on this piece, so there won't be an audio portion to this video. And there's no animation on it either, but the lighting is excellent on this piece. Now, the only bit of animated lighting here is the inside of the cathedral has a pulsing orange light which glows, which looks very spooky. And I love how the door actually has bat silhouettes behind it. Very cool detail. But the piece has excellent lighting all the way around, so outside of the bats in the door, the most striking thing on this piece is the stained glass at the front. Now, it's not actually stained glass, it's a plastic decal, but still, it looks great. I love that the piece has the stained glass, as most cathedrals do have some sort of stained glass artwork, so to see it on this piece I think is really cool. Some other details on this piece, I like how the actual sign to the cathedral is lit. I dig the gargoyles that are on the sides of the stained glass, and you even have a mini graveyard scene with a green light illuminating it, and you have a Grim Reaper outside as well. Again, as a graveyard/gothic architecture junkie, I can't resist the details and the lighting on this piece. Now, let's address kind of a point of contention with this piece, and that's the size. This piece is definitely on the smaller side, so you do want to be aware of that. I know my buddy Doug at Spooky Villages, he didn't like how small this piece was, and I think it's a fair criticism, but it's not a deal breaker for me because, one, the price on this one at Michael's is around $75, but with a 30% off coupon, that brings it closer to 50-ish, and for that price, I think there is a lot of bang for your buck. And it makes the piece being smaller easier to swallow, at least for me. The other thing, and I'll use this as a segue, I thought it would be fun to put this piece next to some of the other cathedrals Lemax has done. So, here we have the Cathedral of Eternal Doom in the center. To its left, we have the Gothic Ruins, which is a killer retired piece back from Spooky Town's heyday. And to the right, we have the Forgotten Souls Cathedral, which is essentially the cream of the crop when it comes to Lemax cathedrals. It's long retired and it goes for fortune now, but both it and Gothic Ruins are all-time Lemax Spooky Town pieces for me. And you can see what they look like all together. Now, the Cathedral of Eternal Doom actually doesn't scale too bad with these two. It's a little smaller than Forgotten Souls, but it's close in size to Gothic Ruins. So, if you were wanting to pair this piece with the other cathedrals Lemax has done, but were nervous about the size, I don't think it's a terrible fender. I think it'll fit in just fine. Alrighty guys, I think that'll do it for this review. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this piece. I really love it. Yes, it is smaller, and I'm also a bit biased because, again, I love the theme so much, but the theming, the lighting, and the details really make it for me. And again, I can't resist a classic spooky cathedral. So as always, thank y'all so much for watching, and to tease what I'll be talking about next time, we are going to stay with the Gothic theme and check out the new haunted house for the year. So until then, thank y'all so much, and I'll see you then.